Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Getting the airplane set up here real fast. So let me finish that up real quick here, and then we'll get underway. How about that? We'll move our airplane over this way a little bit more. We don't crash in the process. There we go. That'll work just fine. All right. There we go. We can see it. You blew one. What? No, we didn't blow tires. Did we really? We'll just reload the airplane. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I had to manually move the airplane around. It was stuck in the gate inside a building. So that wasn't any good. But welcome everybody to the stream. We got Rob2272. It's good to see you, man. Swig Tactics. Hello. Where is Kilo Alpha Uniform Sierra? That is Austin, Texas. We're gonna do Austin, Texas. I'm gonna go up to Phoenix this evening. And Nicole's gonna join us. She's already here.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
I'm trying to pull up the chat on my phone.
Gotcha.
And hold up your video.
No problem. Ah, there we go. Why? No. Why do you do this, game? I start the airplane with no engines running. Why can't that be a thing? Why can't that be a thing? I don't know why this particular airplane, it loads in cold and dark, and then if you reload the plane, it's running. I don't have that set in the options to do that, but it does it anyway. TBL 101, thank you for 13 months in a row. Appreciate that. And Luke Schlosser, 7 months in a row. Thank you very much for that. The name's Tiger. You're in flight right now, MCO to MCI. Very cool, man. And in the A320, I take it. If the engines are running, we're just gonna shut them down and we'll just do whatever. I don't know what the fuck this thing's doing, honestly. It's being stupid as usual. All right, cool. It just wants to do whatever it wants. So we're gonna start the APU. Dumb. And we'll wait for the APU to come in line. Then we're gonna have to shut the engines down manually because X-Plane doesn't want to do that for whatever reason. Scarus, thank you for 7 months in a row. I do appreciate that. Come on, you can do it, APU. There we go. APU Gen is still not up and running yet. Come on, APU. I just told this plane to not do this. I wonder if I do it through this menu, if it would matter any different. There we go. We're on APU power now, so let's go ahead and just shut the engines down. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this sim and reloading airplanes when I told it to not be running. Cool. They had all the lights in weird spots. No.
I feel safe on this flight already.
Yeah, me too. This is being a joke. Okay. Turn all this shit off. I don't know what it's doing. Off. Sweet. APU bleed is good. Engine bleeds are good for right now. Isolations are nice. Center tanks, we'll just keep them on for right now. We haven't done anything yet. Bus ties are on auto. All right, it's shut down. IRSs, are those aligned? Yep, they're in nav mode. They should be good here. We'll go to the FMC here in a minute. We'll get things underway. Let's go outside and have a look-see. Oh, that damn fuel truck's sitting there. So to fix that, you just go like this. There you go. And he's gone. Sweet. All right, let's go down to this guy. Power it on. Okay. Hey, Strummer 07. Happy Friday to you. How you doing? This has turned into an Allegiant flight already. Well, you know. Okay, options. Let's open the side cargo door. It's that, wait, it's pounds, because that would be nice. That would be real nice. All right, that looks good. Well, now we have something to start with. We have a fresh airplane now, for the most part. There we go. Oh, the beacon is on still for whatever reason. It's on lower only, that's why. There you go. You have to like go down twice. I don't know what that was about. Okay. Wait, this thing is... Frame rate is not lovely. All right, let's get pre-flight going here. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna go sim brief. Nicole can talk to you guys. I can't see you right now.
Hey, Swig. I am lovely. We just got back from the movies. We went to see Super Troopers.
Yeah, Super Troopers 2.
Friends.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Okay, we're gonna do airline, Cargolux, whatever. I don't care what it is. And we'll do flight number 711. We'll do 712 today. How about that? Departing Austin Bergstrom. We're going to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Alternate of Kilo Papa Romeo Charlie. Airframe 7478. Yep, that's the right one. Auto, that looks good. Cruise profile Mach 84340. Looks good. Registration is set. Whatever. Departure 17 right. I can handle that. Let's see what the weather is doing there. Let's do Austin Mitar. And it's showing winds 100 at 6 knots, 10 statute miles of visibility broken at 4,700 broken, 20,000. Temperature 17, dew point 9, altimeter 3006. Let's get 3006 into our barrow. If I can see it here. 3006 set. Fantastic. Okay, so 170, 17 right, we'll do it. Arrival runway 26, they say, 28, extra fuel. We'll do 2.0 on that guy. Auto, cargo. What? How about you remind me later, Stream Deck. Mucky 2, Mucky, JCT, good old El Paso driver, and then the Ping 1 arrivals what they want us on. Well, I say we do it. Generate the OFP. Yeah, I want to generate the flight plan. Thank you very much. Doing just fine, man. Hey, Frank164, what's up, dude? Good evening, Tyler J319. How you doing? All right, so we're doing Mucky 2, Mucky D. Okay, direct, blah, 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 blah. Let's go down here. Let's see what we got. Fuel on this guy, block. Fuel's gonna be 84,400 pounds. So 84.4. Oh yeah, lots. 84.4. Let's see if we can do this. Manual select. 84.4. Get the closest we can to it within its parameters, because for some reason this airplane does whatever it wants. 84.2. No, I'd rather go. How about no? 85. I'll live with that. 85 too. Loading the fuel in there. Day's been really well, Frank. Thank you for asking. Quite amount of fuel, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's a big airplane. Center's going to be 5,100 pounds alone. All right. PLD, 0 fuel weight. They're going to want us to be set at 566.4. 566.4. Let's just do a 90% load. Let's make sure that there's enough here. Boom. Load the airplane. It's gonna be a much higher 0 fuel weight than expected, but you know what? That's fine. We can kind of do whatever we want. That's the lovely part about this. All right, so that's all good to go. Now we can do the FMC part of things. Getting terrible frame rates in this airplane. I don't know why. Model's good. Pause init page. Reference airport's going to be Austin. So AUS. KAUS. There we go. We're at the cargo terminal. Route is going to be to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Put that in there. Flight number, we're doing 712 for Nicole's birthday. We got runway 17 right for departure. Easy peasy for the taxi. We just make a left out of here and we're right there at 17 right. Activate that guy, execute it. Looks good. Departure out of here. Like I said, we're going to be doing the Mucky 2 to Mucky. Okay, so departing 17 right via the Mucky 2. Transition to Mucky.
Who names this?
They all have something to do with like somebody who like it's usually landmarks or famous people and stuff. I have no idea what the fuck Mucky is. Direct to. Looks like we're just gonna go direct to El Paso from there, honestly. And I'm fine with that. So let's go to legs. We go to El Paso. This doesn't make New York City. Let's paste Picani. El Paso, Texas.
The salsa?
Isn't it El Paso?
El Paso's in Texas. Pace
right.
Picante.
Isn't that in El Paso? They make it in El Paso?
Oh, I have no idea.
Because in the commercials, they're like, this doesn't make New York City. Okay. Direct driver on the Ping 1 arrival. So let's see on the arrival for Ping 1 on ILS 27. Or not 27, 25, right? Shit, which one was it? What are they having us do here? Let's have a look here. Anybody remember what runway they told us? Let me go down there. I have to manually look it up now. Phoenix. Birdie. Trying to read through all this crap down here. You got the detailed arrival stuff.
Yeah. Jeff, what does LOK mean?
LOK. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't see anything LOK. Don't know. Do not know. What damn runway are we landing in this piece of shit?
All of them.
You'd think it would tell you. I'm sure it does somewhere, but it's just being stupid. Well, at least I wasn't the only one not paying attention. I'm gonna look it up myself. Let's see here. K-Mitar. Let's see. Phoenix. Mitar. And the METAR is going to be winds out of 260, a 1.4 gust to 1.8. So 2.6. Let's look at satellite imagery of Phoenix for 2.7. 2.6, I mean. What we're going to be doing is 2.6 right. That's the longer runway. Actually, they're identical length. So it doesn't matter. We want 2.6, probably left for cargo. Yep, there's the cargo ramp over there. So we'll land on 2. Yeah, that's 2.5. 2.6. 2.5. Okay, so there's either 2.6 or 2.5. So we'll land on 2.5 right. That'll work. I think it wanted us on 2.6, but there's no need for that. We'll just do 2.5 right. All right, that'll be better. So ILS 2.5 right.
All right, Captain, I'm going to use the bathroom before we take off.
Alrighty, a few more minutes here. I don't want to do an RNAV. I want to do an ILS. So fuck it. We're doing ILS 2.6 now. Oh my god. Zerlo. Okay, so that's weird. All right, ILS 2.6, and the star we're doing is the Ping 1 arrival. So ping 1. There it is. Driver transition. Beautiful. Execute that. So we're gonna go from El Paso to driver like that. Let that update right there. 91 Rupert, thank you for 5 months in a row. Appreciate that, dude. Very kind, very, very kind of you. All right. That's looking good. We'll do the whole thing out of here. We're not doing vectors. We're gonna go direct to PETA, I'm pretty sure. So let's just go ahead and take care of that for our departure. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's have a look at the overhead panel. IRSs are good. Standby power is in auto. APU is on right now. Utilities are good. Bus ties are good. Gens are off right now because they're not running. Auto looks good. That's for the hydraulics. We probably want those off, to be honest. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because we're not going to be pushing out. We're just going to turn out. So we'll leave those on auto for now. That looks good. Now looking up down here, we go down here. Starts, valves are closed. Cross feeds are open. Tanks are flowing. Engine anti-ice. All the anti-ice, wing anti-ice is off. Don't need it. Landing lights, everything's checked out okay. Looking down here, it's clear, 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 clear. And yaw dampers are on. Temps are auto. Equipment coolies on normal. Packs, isolation valves. We'll turn the packs off when we start the engines. Engine bleeds are on right now. We are ready to go ahead and get ready to fire the engines up. Should be on both. Both. There you go. MCP panel. Let's do 250 on departure. And let's finish up the rest of our stuff here on the FMC. So let's go to initial reference. 0 fuel weight. Grab it. Reserves were 2.0. Cost in okay. Just 2.0. Maybe. Just 2. Nope. Didn't like that either. How about just nothing? Invalid format. Okay, I've never had that issue before. I put 2.0 in there, but I don't think it's gonna like it. No, okay, apparently it does. No, that's 20.
Maybe 2.0.
Probably 0.2.
Oh.
Yep, there it is. Cost index will do 60. I don't want it to be crazy. All right, they want us to go up to flight level 380. That is pretty outrageous, but we'll do it. 380. Flying high. CG for 847. No speed. Okay, whatever the fuck you want. Thrust limit. Gonna keep it on normal there. Flaps be 10 for departure. Set. CG trim of 7.5. V speeds are going to be V1 of 149, VR 166, and V2 of 178. So we're at 178, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 183 in the speed panel. There we go. LNAV, VNAV. Flight directors are going to come. Oh, not auto throttle. Flight directors are good. Somebody said it was the ACT, that ACT button would activate the toga. And I don't see it there, so fuck it. Fuck it. All right, ready to start the engines, finally. Woohoo. Beacon's on. Let's close that cargo door. Don't want to forget that thing open. Close that guy. And fuel truck, why are you still out there? Get out of here. There you go, bud. Get the fuck on out of here. Oh, look at all that cargo in there.
All that cargo.
All that cargo. This is this Cargolux airplane is the one I used to work on at this exact ramp here in Austin. Isn't it a beautiful airplane?
That's cool.
So we're just waiting on the cargo door to close so we can start the engines up and get the fuck on out of here. Almost got that door closed. Come on, rampers. Do your damn job. Actually, the rampers have already moved all their shit away. It's literally the flight engineers taking care of that. Or mechanic, whoever's on board, taking care of that stuff. Is the door lagging or something? No, that's the actual, that is the speed of the real door. It's pretty impressive that they modeled that. All right, that is good to go. Fuel control is cut. Everything else looks good. All we gotta do now is just turn off our packs, which is our air conditioning panel over here. Packs come off. Like that. APU bleeds are good, and we are ready to start. Let's start the inboards first. Let's just go 3, 4, and then 2, 1. We'll go today. We'll do 3. And let's turn 3. Got EGT. Auto brakes are RTO. Looks like it's coming alive pretty good. Looks good there. We'll wait for that to even out around the 50. 450 area. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and start engine number 4.
Fire engine 4.
Waiting for this guy to click off. There it goes. Turning 4. Today, Junior. We're working on it. I'm working on it, OB. Is it possible to do a hot start in X-Plane 11? On certain airplanes, yes. You can definitely do a hot start. Lucky for us, the 748 is extremely automated. It's pretty nice. You can't screw it up even if you want to try to. While that is firing up, let's go ahead and go to our plan mode here, and let's have a look and see what we're doing. Zoom out of here. All right, step through it. We take off on 17 right. We turn around. We go to Mucky intersection. Then we're going to go to El Paso VOR. Driver, and then we just do our fun arrival into here.
Does this thing ever get off the ground though?
Yes.
Okay.
And once we get to Puker, we're going to go to a manual mode, and we're going to vector ourselves for the ILS. That's the idea, because we're not going to be doing this last minute turn shit. That's not going to happen. Not gonna fly in this airplane, literally.
Oh.
Ba-boom. And if we have to go around, we'll go up and we'll hold it event. But this is a sim. We're not going to have to worry about that too much. So we will be RNAV PETA. And we'll be clear for takeoff out of there. Sweet. All right. You can usually turn the range in here. Let's go back to our map mode. You can usually see all the runways here, but it's okay. See there. All right. That one's a good start. Let's go ahead and start engine number 2. Go fuel for 2. Just turn the fuel on for both of these guys here and go 2, 1. Hey, JJ Brody. Appreciate that, man. If you want random events and all that stuff, yes, you can turn that on within X-Plane. I don't have it. I like to fly airplanes, not deal with emergencies. In flight training, that's what you deal with, is just emergencies nonstop. But we're here to fly the airplane and have some fun. Let's do 170 on departure, just so we have it in here. As a backup. The VNAV is set in there. Barrow's good. There we go. That's good on 2. Starting engine 1. The final engine to start up, and we'll watch that one from the outside. I need to grab the 777. I don't own that one yet. But I do need to get it, yes. Looks like we have a good engine 1 start there. That's 4 good starts. Let that one come out. Looks like it's okay. And we'll set our flaps to 10. Start valve is closed. Turn our packs back on. So we get AC. APU bleed can go off. APU can go off. Run gen power. These are all good. FMC is good, and that is good to go. Auto brakes, RTO, parking brake is set. That is true. Let's do a flight control check here. We got left, neutral, right, neutral, forward, neutral, aft, neutral, right rudder, neutral, left rudder, neutral. Let's go taxi to 17 right. Close that. And we'll do the classic view from the marshaller here. Out of the ramp we go. It's nice and quiet in the cockpit. Away from all that engine noise. All right, let's go and turn our taxi light on. Pretty quick departure out of here. We're almost over here to 17 right anyway. No cat. Trying to get in my lap immediately. She knows when I'm streaming, man. There are no passengers on this airplane. Well, unless some of you guys want to be up there in the top. Little spot back there. You see the little 3 windows up there? Then you could. We're flying cargo today. Accept button. Cargo. That's the one right there. This is precious cargo.
Yeah, because I'm flying with you.
Yes. Yeah, this ACPT, that's our toga button right there. No, cat. Told you no. You didn't want to listen. Going to 17 right over there. Like I said, short taxi today. Nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and get everything else set up here. We need our weather radar. So weather's on and it should be activated. Yep, that's good. And waypoint data turned off. Auto throttles can be armed. Tyler Lopez, welcome to the stream. How about a vertical takeoff? Nah, I'm good on that one. Not in this airplane. How pretty it is. All right, so let's get ready for takeoff. We're gonna go, landing lights are gonna come on. One-way turnoffs can come on as well. There we go, strobe light on. Wing light can come on as well. Come on, you can do it. There. No, not you. Oh yeah, logo can be on too. Fuck it. There you go. All the lights for the evening flight. Now you can see the LED strobe lights there on the wing. Over here and watch it go whizzing by here. A bit more power. Beautiful airplane.
Beautiful.
We'll see how well we can fly it. It's not easy to land, that's for sure. I learned that in the last video I did on YouTube with it. Not easy at all. No terrain around here to even paint, but we can paint it anyway. Just to make sure it's working, because we'll need it when we get into Phoenix. And it is verified and working as it should be.
Did you x-ray for micro fractures in the blades?
No, I did not.
Well,
that's not for me to do. I'm just a captain. Pull out the 1.7 right. We'll go 50% thrust, hold it, and then we'll activate toga. You know, we didn't do 7.4 on our trim. There we go. 7.4 set. Flaps are verified, set at 10. 7.4 on stab. Lane lights are on. We're good to go. Yeah, you don't taxi a 747 like a Cessna or a 737. You gotta take it easy on it. All right, lining up. Bring this power up.
Line up and wait.
Line up and wait. And we're good. And toga. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed alive. Nope, doesn't want to do it. Full power. 80 knots. And it's rejecting the takeoff. Why? Okay. Well, we get to try that again. Piece of shit. Somebody else said that on the forums they had a problem with that. Toga doesn't work in this airplane, and that is confirmed. That was we had a no-go on the PFD on that guy. We had airspeed at 80 knots. We had to RTO it, so we'll have to turn back and try that again. We'll just do it how I normally do it in this airplane, which is you just manually have to do it. But that's what you got to do before you get take it into the sky. All right. This thing is still trying to do some stupid shit, isn't it? When I activated the auto throttles. All right. Make sure this is good. Speed brakes are forward. We'll just taxi back. Try it again.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
So that was a rejected takeoff.
My bad luck.
No. This airplane is just, that's a major issue with this plane I've had. The VNAV is broken in it, and the auto throttles are not good. I'm really surprised that that hasn't been fixed. This has been out for a while. That's a pain in the ass. Clear that guy. This is why we have reserves. Wasting all this fuel. Maddie Dev 77, absolutely. It's kind of unacceptable to have those things happen. And I'm not the only one. I've looked through the forums, and there's a lot of people with that issue, saying that you can't do toga in this airplane. And
okay, what is toga?
Takeoff go around mode.
Okay.
So it advanced the throttles to takeoff mode. So we have to do it manually. But I'm pretty sure you have to have it set to a button, and I do have that set. So I'm just going to manually do it on this next one, so we can actually get in the air and get out of here.
Woo!
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of quiet tonight. I'm not here tonight to entertain. I'm just here to enjoy Jeff's presence.
Are you not entertained?
I wanted to spend time with my baby. So I'm just sitting here.
Yep.
Next.
Because we're going to get in the air and we're going to be cruising for a while, and we'll just be hanging out with you guys. Yep, spoilers aren't open or anything like that. It's all good. Let's go down there and try it again.
The cat actually took off, I think. Finally.
Yeah, she isn't in here. I don't know where she went.
Benny's laying in here with us. Just
oh, yes.
sleeping. Remember when you used to do Euro Truck Sim and you'd be blaring country music?
Yep.
I miss being able to have music in the streams.
Yep. Good old Twitch decided to start saying no to that.
I know.
Muting VODs on people. Cargolux 712 heavy, clear for takeoff.
Did you finish your coffee?
Nope. So I have some.
So I drank half my coffee by the time we got home.
Mm-hmm.
And then I refilled it with more coffee. And then I drank it all. And I'm still sleepy.
That Wawa coffee is so good.
Dude, I know. I thought moving away from the Midwest we were going to miss QT. That's kind of like the awesome gas station around there is QT.
All
and
right.
they have
Half
Wawa
throttle.
here. And their coffee's so freaking good.
That's stabilized and takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive.
Whalehawk, we usually
Cross
drink
check.
decaf at this time, but both had no energy and our coffee maker broke today, so.
V1.
Probably a new Keurig
Rotate.
in our future.
V2.
Positive rate. Gear up. Throttle set. VNAV. We'll start our turn here in a minute. And our flaps up here.
I almost asked if I could crack a window, but I guess that's too soon.
Too soon. Start our turn out to Peta.
Medic, we moved from right outside St. Louis. And we moved because we wanted to live here.
Get low in the center. Let's kill the center tanks. There we go. Flaps are up. Still turning on course here. Still hand flying. Not on intercepted heading. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. We're going to be soon. $5,000 feet now. 5,000. There we go.
The internet speeds here, I think it depends on where you live. That's why we chose to live near Orlando, is because the internet speeds in Orlando are decent.
Autopilot set. Oh my god, it always does that.
We get
Whips it.
double what we did in St. Louis, at least.
No, you stupid, stupid thing. LNAV. Dumb piece of shit. No, not 170. To recenter it ourselves. Come on. That is one of the most annoying things. Go this way. These auto-throttles are freaking out, man.
Yeah.
Let's turn right. Let's do something here, airplane. Let's do what you're supposed to do here. Get on your intercept heading. No, other way. There we go. Okay, LNAV. Really? Not on intercept heading? We are clearly on an intercept heading. Looks like it's doing it anyway. Go direct to Mucky. Yeah, I know, not found. What are you doing, you stupid thing? Mucky. Execute it. For fuck's sake. There it goes. 10,000 feet, landing lights off. Looks like the plane's starting to do what it's supposed to do now, so that's good. On our way out of Austin, Texas, to a flyby view. And it's updating the weather. I don't know what it was doing there, but it was not paying attention to what we wanted it to do, and these auto throttles are being absolute trash. I'm gonna go full throttle on those so they stop being stupid. There we go. Auto brakes are off. Landing gears up. Speed brake says armed. Can we just pull that where it's not armed anymore? Guess not. It's gonna be armed forever. Increasing our speed quite nicely now. Got winds out of the west there at 30 knots. Okay. We're in clouds. Climb, maintain, flat level 380. It's pretty high up we're going. Everything else is looking good right now. Have some coffee. We're over 10,000 feet now.
Trying to decide if I want more coffee.
More coffee?
Just never sleep again.
It'll definitely get you. He'll get you. So how's everybody doing tonight? It's kind of a short flight. It just looks shorter than it actually will be. We're gonna be at cruise for a little while after Mucky there. Mucky. Stressed whale, why are you stressed? Mike Stone 107, how you doing tonight, man? Doing just fine. Dewback 51, hello to you. Embry 2020, thank you for the cheers. Oahu to Maui, using a Boeing 717. We don't have a 717 in the next plane. Do an MD-80. Hey, Anubis, doing just fine, man. How about that patrol tonight?
How about that patrol?
How about that patrol tonight? Out of 2 hours, I had 2 traffic stops. How pretty that plane is. Turn that wing line off. Hit some turbulence here. Strummer, good evening. Student loans and people like calling, just yell at me for their issues. Try to help them. They goes quit. Rugby referee. Had to work with the silent referees for the weekend. Oh damn, man! Sounds like you got a full plate this week. Well, it is the weekend though. So, other than you having to assign new referees for the weekend, enjoy it.
Or don't. It's a free country.
Oh, Anubis, I thought you were on the patrol. Never mind. That was somebody else. Sounded like you. I think there's another person there that sounds like you. Nice amount of turbulence there. Bobbling us around.
Yep, I like it.
Shakes you to sleep. Great looking plane. This trip is probably going to be about, I don't even know, hour and a half maybe total. But we've been in the air for a little while. I could look it up.
The boss DJ Gamer. Hey. From America.
Yeah. Let me look on here. FlightAware app. I'll do 378. What? How's it set to 378? I had 380 in there. I'm not going to click that either. I was going to freak out. Okay, airplane. You're just going to do some weird shit, it looks like. We'll see. Airport city. Search by route. Here we go. Departure city, Phoenix, or Austin. Going to Phoenix.
Hey, Redbeard. Just sitting here enjoying the in-flight movie, which is... What is our in-flight movie?
No in-flight movie today.
What?
Flying cargo.
Well, that's rude.
Sorry about you. Okay, this thing's being stupid. Can you tell us how long it was? Oh, information. Here we go. It says it's a 2 hour and 17-minute flight, but I think it'll be before then. We got out of there pretty quick. So, like I said, looks are a bit deceiving, as you can see here. It's a lot longer flight than you think it's going to be.
It's so pretty.
Yes, it's awesome.
I wish they had an option where you could like win a trip and fly in the cockpit.
That would be cool.
I want to fly in the cockpit and actually see everything up there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking at people's stupid heads.
Oh yeah, we're above 18,000 feet. You're right. Forgot to do standard pressure. Oopsies. Nah, it still does its thing. We're doing good until then. See you, Matty Devs. Take care. Have a good night. Right, what I'm using right now, I don't use any reshades or anything like that. I just use Ultra Weather XP11. That's the only thing I'm using with the NOAA plugin, which is a free plugin. It's a Python script. That isn't smoke. That's a contrail you're seeing there, as you can see. But yes. Pretty accurate to me. The length isn't very long, but as far as what it looks like, that looks pretty good. AD Stills, appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a good night.
Frank, I'm pretty sure Jeff flies out of Orlando all the time in Flight Sim, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On a lot of streams.
Yeah.
That's why I try not to do it. It's like, I don't want people to be like, oh, here we go, Orlando again. Or St. Louis. I haven't flown to St. Louis in a while. We're going to have to do that in the near future.
Oh, I wish we would have flown there tonight.
Oh, St. Louis.
St.
Louis. Oh, nice, ZK, Aviator. Learning Python coding in university. Well, then you would understand how that works. I love Ultra Weather XP 2.2. I used X Enviro for the longest times, but it's got some things I didn't like about it. I really wanted the I love the sky colors and stuff that you get in Ultra Weather XP, as you can see. And I like the clouds. The clouds are, you know, they're 2D. They're not 3D, but you can draw a bunch of them in there and it won't hurt your frame rate. Glad to hear that, Min Viking 68. Yes. Flying the 747-8 freighter. That's what we're flying right now. What's our atomic climb here? I don't think it's going to get to 380. I really don't. 378 or whatever. Look at it. It's set to 378. That's why. Let's see if we can change that. Let's go 0.847. Where is that? Yep. And then do flight level 3780. So it's 380 there. 380. Nope. Didn't like it. Maybe that. Oh, well, fuck it. I don't know what it's doing. How did that change to 378? Very strange. I just got 380. Fuck no. We have to put FL in there. Let's try that. 0.847 slash FL 380. Let's change it in the cruise page, maybe. Go to the prog page. Looks good. Nav. Climb. Next page would be cruise. Cruise 378. There it is right there. 380. Boom. Boy, this thing's up being a bitch. 380. Will not let me change that. It just did whatever the fuck it wanted to, I guess. Oh well, 37,800 feet it is. Maybe we'd step climb it up. Yes, I did know that Atlanta, Hartsfield's the busiest airport in the world. Or the USA. I think it's one of the busiest in the world. Alright, so it's going to level off here at 378, not 380.
Why I always like watching you and Bugs do the air traffic control.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It's
So
amazing.
vertical speed mode, and we'll go up. We'll go to 38.0 here. Let's see if we can do this. What are you doing? No, I said vertical speed mode. What? There you go. Thank you. It got there quick. 380. That's what I'm talking about. We have an 89 knot headwind. That blows. No bueno. They're on 2.6, so we'll just put it on 2.6 here. There we go. JBiz Gaming, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Man, this jet stream is brutal.
We just cruise from here.
Yep. And cruise.
Dang.
All the way to past El Paso and then onward. Fly over all of Texas. Yeah, so I was gonna say 378, but that's fine. We'll start descent before we get down to our top of descent. Make sure the airplane's ahead of itself. We're cruising at Mach 0.840. 0.840 of the speed of sound. Very cool, JBiz. AB Max 72, good to see you here.
We don't really have weekend plans. We were talking about going to the
race.
The race
New
tomorrow
Smyrna.
in New
Speedway.
Smyrna. We haven't really confirmed.
Confirmed or denied. Need to get tickets.
We were just gonna get them there, I thought.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
You still want to do that tomorrow? I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. And then the spectator drags are afterwards.
Yeah, we've been working so much with OCRP stuff that we haven't, and like having visitors. This actually, Dave's gone this week, and that's the first week we've had the house to ourselves, and fucking who knows.
Since we moved in? Since
we
December.
moved in. Yeah, so.
We moved in November, but Dave moved in around December.
I'd like to have a date night tomorrow. Gotta get my Jeff time in.
Winging it.
Winging it.
Winging it.
Keep winging. Wait, New Smyrna is where Merck's is.
Yes, we can go there before.
Dude.
Yeah.
Duh.
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 Duh. Winning.
I'm by winning.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll cruise.
Later. I'll just press all the buttons while you're going. Hey, P-Wolf. I'm good. Sleepy, but I'm good. I'm not crashing the plane. I will crash our relationship with it. Jeff will kill me. I'm just gonna sit here quietly, watching the plane stay in the air, like it's supposed to. Redbeard, we already went to see Super Troopers 2 today. We went with some friends. I think there were only like 5 people. There were 4 of us.
Handful.
Yeah, there were like no people in the theater.
And some good flutter here in the wings.
Is that good?
It's just the turbulence.
Flutter.
Flutter is not good. That's a phenomenon that happens in 4-engine airplanes like this with the big wings. They just they start to gyrate and just really, really, really rapidly. If you guys don't know what flutter is, you should just look up a YouTube video of flutter in action. Yaw dampers help out with that. But either way, the airplane's getting absolutely tossed because we have a 95 knot headwind right now. I mean, look at that fluctuation on our airspeed there. Indicated 268. Doing a ground speed of 383. That looks good. ZK Aviator, have a good night, man. Redbeard, it was good. I give it a thumbs up. It was a good movie.
Yeah. They played a trailer for Deadpool 2 that got me really excited.
Yep. Yes, Cargolux is a German cargo company, but it's used pretty much all over the place.
Why there aren't any black airplanes.
There are some business jets and stuff that are, but they just, I mean, not sure why. Well, the main reason why is because darker colors are heavier paint on the plane. So like the thing with American Airlines, they were bare metal for the longest time for weight reduction reasons. When you add that paint on there, it adds up. Haven't played Overwatch in forever, Super Cargon.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. We want to. We both enjoy the game. We just,
yeah.
Other shit.
Hey, Chili, how you been, man? Just Kavek. Cheers, IPAs tonight. He's having some IPAs. Got a nice little cruise view here.
So cruise here. The clouds look pink.
Yep. They're pink from the sunset.
Nice. Looks like cotton candy in the sky.
It does. It actually does. Aaron Taylor, what's up, man? Good evening.
Are you going to be cruising for a minute?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be cruising for a little while.
I'm going to feed the dog real quick. I don't want to miss the landing, but...
Oh, yeah, you got time.
Cool.
Man, this is getting blown all over the
Need
place.
anything, Captain?
Nope, I'm good to go. Maybe a seltzer water. Get a soda water. A soda water. I'd be there for a while. Yeah, I'll be at Flight Sim Expo. I'm going. Yeah, listen to those auto throttles going forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. That isn't smoke coming out of the plane, it's a contrail. That's a contrail, son. There you go. No, there's no contrail. Flight time is going to be 2 hours and 19 minutes, maybe. That's what I saw. We've been live for an hour and 11 minutes. Man, that is some pretty rockin' turbulence right there. Look at that. Look at that thing moving around. Matt B2220 doing just fine. How you doing this evening? Yeah. Toadstool, what's up, dude? Airgun situation in NASCAR. I haven't really been following it that close. At the beginning of the year, it kind of was. It's stupid. I don't know why they're regulating air guns. It's kind of it's caused a lot of issues on pit road with some teams. So I don't know. I understand why they did it, but the other side of the coin, it's like really, it's kind of a stupid small little thing, and it's creating more issues than it is anything else. But I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of the road on that one. TGN Productions doing just fine. How you doing? Learjet in this game, they have different business jets. You can get one, but as far as Learjet, no, not a good one that I know of. I would love one. I love the Learjet, but I haven't seen a good one yet. Oh, it's more of a mess now. What's going on with it, Super Cargan? Yeah, I haven't watched, I watched some of the Bristol race, but the 2 races prior, I didn't even have time to watch it. We were just in the outside view for a while, so we're just gonna hang out in here for a little bit. Let's do a flyby view. Here we go. Oh, I don't know, I don't know. Probably people on the server hanging out, doing their thing. I find it kind of interesting though. I'll touch on this really briefly. When it comes to views on YouTube videos, when it comes to how many people are watching me live on Twitch, I see so many more people that are concerned about those numbers than I have ever been. I don't know what it is about. Some people have a huge fascination with it. Me personally, I like the smaller streams. I like having the live streams with Flight Sim because it's the Flight Sim crowd and it's people who are here to just hang out. We usually have pretty good conversations at cruise. I prefer that. I mean, sometimes, you know, when you get a larger crowd in there, it gets completely cluttered and you don't get to really have that interaction like, you know, you can with smaller streams. So I enjoy those. These kind of streams right here, I enjoy them a lot. Same thing with YouTube. I've been getting people just like, you get X amount of views on this video or against this video. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's all right. I'm glad that you're paying attention. I'm not really paying attention to that. I play a game and I have fun and record it one day at a time. One day at a time. My week's been good, TGN. Thank you for asking. Been really good. I'm just gonna call you Just, Kevik. But thank you. Appreciate that. More and more teams are complaining about the air guns not tightening the lugs on tires the right way. I've seen that. And how many times at Bristol did I hear that? Where people were like, my right front feels like it's coming apart, or like there's a loose wheel on almost every car, it felt like. So yeah, it's kind of shitty. Ligorous LOL, we are going to be landing on runway 26, ILS 26 into Phoenix. Looks like the winds are pretty gusty there. It doesn't look very good. Okay, just call you Kevik. You got it, man. Or Kavik. I'll do that then. Absolutely grim 1316. I like it a lot. TGM Productions, shoot. What do you got for YouTube? I appreciate that, Anubis. And it's been awesome to be able to RP with you and hang out. Trover 20, I started flight simming and got serious with it in 2002. In 2005, I started my flight training. I didn't finish flight training until 2007. That's because I was in Missouri, and it's a nightmare when you're a student pilot to get days you can actually fly. So it took a while. From there, I just continued to play flight sims year after year after year after year. Thank you. My soda water. Oh man, look at that wind. Jesus.
Your cat was scratching up the drum pad.
Oh yeah, she loves that thing. Bastard.
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 Sounded like Randy Newman. Little bastard.
Little bastard. What race is this week? This would be Richmond, I believe. I think they're in Richmond. And look at this turbulence. This is pretty intense. Look at the dips. Reminds me of our transatlantic flight.
Yeah.
To Dublin.
Bump?
Yeah, to Dublin, Ireland.
Oh. I slept through that, so it wasn't bad for me.
I did on the way back. On the way there, I was like, man, this is kind of interesting. No, the way back was bad. It was like this right here. Pretty much the whole flight.
No, I'm glad I didn't feel it.
It was pretty rough. No problem, medic.
Later.
Flying towards that horizon. We're getting a great view of the sunset here because look at that. The sunset. Because we're tracking 277 and 270 is due west. So
it's like we're driving into the center of a bomb.
Yeah, it does look like a little bit. Mr. Mills, what's up, man? I just created me a YouTube channel for a person that is just starting out on YouTube. What do you recommend? I don't know. That's a very blanketed statement. Starting on YouTube? Anybody who asks me that question, I tell them the same thing. Just be yourself, do your own thing. Try not to copy another channel, and you may or may not have people watch you. You never know.
I really want to press one of the buttons on this stick.
You can. That one's unhooked.
Oh. Oh, why didn't you tell me? I could have been flying my own. It's like when you give your little sibling one of the controllers that's not plugged into anything.
Yep. Like, here, you can play pretend. Oh my god, we are hitting some, this is pretty severe turbulence right here. That's pretty rough.
I'm trying to pull us out of it, but it is bumpy.
This is some of the worst turbulence I've encountered.
Make it realistic for you. Gotta shake your steering wheel.
Oh, very cool, Aaron Taylor.
This thing feels nice.
Yeah, it's a good one. BR Shambliss, we're going to be doing our own league. So, hope to have the new league for iRacing set up by this next week. I've just got to get the names and the roster. Things like that. Yeah, this thing is getting absolutely shaken. We might try to hunt down for a lower level here. This is kind of bad. It's real bad.
Real bad.
Look at this. This is pretty intense.
We're supposed to be at 38.
Yep. We're going to try a 340 here.
Ooh, dip, baby, dip.
Dip, baby, dip. Do 500 feet per minute to start here. I'm gonna try to get down out of it. I mean, this is severe turbulence. It is pretty bad. Nagalik 1, thank you for 5 months in a row. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Mr. Sagittarius, the weather in Florida is
beautiful.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
It's the best.
Oh my god, Anubis. Yeah, I used to play Jane's Fighter Anthology all the time, man. All the Jane's Fighter games I used to play. There was a great one because if you would shoot your wingman down, he would go, "I'll see you in hell." He would shout that at you as he was going down.
Good lord.
I'll see you in hell. I always loved that one. Yep, Jane's helicopter. Played that one too. Those were the days, man. When Jane's was around, that was good. From 18,000 to 41,000. The Scorpion 1004. Yeah, we're using real-time weather, so. I mean, we've encountered some turbulence along the way. Like right now, this is fine. But there for a while up there, that was pretty rough. So we're going to get down.
Goblin.
Get down Goblin on this one. Airplane 688. Hunter Killer. That one doesn't seem familiar. I played the Falcon games. Not enough to actually like play it and know what I was doing, but my dad had Falcon 3.1. I had the Elvis Lives. Oh man, that's a thunderstorm on the left there. Ahead of us. Look over here in this area. I just saw some lightning out of there.
Great.
Yep.
We're definitely dying on this plane.
No, we're flying over it. I don't see any tops like being crazy, so pretty low level thunderstorms. Nothing to be worried about. Man, hitting some decent turbulence right here too. Yeah, it's going to be bumpy no matter what, I think. I don't think we have many options here on this flight. Oh, the submarine game. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I played the submarine games. We used to play. What was that one? God, what was it called? My dad had it. It was the Russian U-boat one. And then we played Silent Hunters, all of those. Okay, I don't think it's painting anything in the weather here. Tilt that sucker down at all? Don't believe so. I think it just is what it is on that front. Master of Trains, I'm not sure what that that follows under, so I couldn't answer that one for you. Sorry. Yeah, Super Cargolux. I didn't play that game. Don't remember that one. Let's see what's in any of this.
Always startles me when you say
Oh, sorry.
Startle me. In other exciting news, I booked our honeymoon hotel.
Awesome.
So we got that to look forward to.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Bora Bora.
Bora Bora.
We've wanted to go our entire. Well, I've always wanted to go, but
yeah, that used
you
to be
too.
like our dream. Yeah, like
Yeah, it
we
was our
would talk
dream.
about it when we were wanting to bash our heads against the wall from work. We'd be like, one day, man, we're just gonna go to Bora Bora.
Yep. Looks like the weather updated and we flew past the storms, so that's good. We might be all right here for a while. Although we're still going to be getting beat up by turbulence, that's for damn sure. And in a 747, this is pretty rough turbulence. I turned it down by half, the effect we normally have. So that's how when I see it moving around this much, I know we're in pretty rough stuff. I haven't played PUBG in a while. We need to play that again.
Yeah.
That is a fun game.
I like PUBG.
We get married on October 31st. Halloween.
It's also my grandma's birthday.
Yep. Will I ever stream FSX? Nope. FSX is dead to me.
Burn.
It is. It's dead to me. I don't play it anymore. I don't enjoy it. I like the challenge that X-Plane brings. It's a whole new ball game. FSX just feels like you're flying on rails, and I just don't get a lot of enjoyment from it. Just got orders to Hawaii for 3 years. It's gonna be awesome. Well, that's awesome, Chambliss. Haven't finished Far Cry 5 yet. Fry Cry 5. Fry Cry. Say that fast. Fry Cry 5. Fry Cry 5.
You're doing such a good job.
Yeah. Did you do it?
No.
Say Fry Cry 5.
Fry Cry 5.
5 times fast.
No.
Fry Cry 5. Fry Cry 5. Fry Cry 5.
You sound like a robot. I
have
am
to be.
Human. Feed me oil. I mean food. Jesus.
Oh, look at this. No clouds being drawn in right now. We must be over a weather station that doesn't have accurate cloud
It's okay.
information.
You can stand under my umbrella, Ella.
Ella. A. I think I'm getting close to defeating one of the seeds, Mr. Johnny Appleseed. Pretty close to beating him. I just got done leaving that facility that I was trapped in, and they took the deputy lady away. It was rough.
Actually, I was just saying, tonight I almost turned on the Super Nintendo. I'll probably play tomorrow morning before we go.
Super Nintendo. How long have we been in the air? For a while. I didn't start the chronometer, so I don't know. The clock's down at the bottom left anyway. RD, we're not taking any donations or anything for the OCRP server. Everything's good right now, but I appreciate the gesture. Nope, never played H1Z1. Never piqued my interest. Jimmy the Engie, thank you for the subscription there. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate it. Whenever downloaded an A380 and try to fly it, if they had a decent one, yes. There's not a good A380 in X-Plane worth playing. I did get a new airplane. I got a Airbus A350. I'm going to be learning that. I'm going to be flying that soon. Hey, look at this. 340. Not too bad at all. Look how much smoother it is down here. We're not getting bounced around. Nice and smooth.
Leaving our chemtrails.
I'm still hitting some turbulence here and there, but it's not near as bad as it was.
This plane is bopping.
Bopping.
Dun 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 dun. Bop it.
I appreciate that, Jimmy. Deluxe Burger, yeah, I have my private pilot's license. It's not current right now. It's already elapsed again. I have to do another BFR. But I think when I go do that again, I'll do it when I'm ready. I've been enjoying flight sims. I got into aviation and I was working towards my instrument rating and stuff when I wanted to go fly airplanes as my job. But things changed, so I don't have any huge desire to jump in GA down here in Florida right now. I do love flying, but it's just the time. If you're gonna fly, you gotta fly quite regularly. Especially down here, it's pretty congested airspace. Oh, I'm gonna get Red Dead Redemption 2. Don't you worry about that. That's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to that big time. Well, not shit looking out of this window, but it's nice and smooth down here at 340. Let's come back outside and we'll leave it at this for a little bit. Oh, that's awesome, Deluxe. Yeah, I've been through Boeing, or I've been to the Boeing field before. It's awesome there in Everett. Medic 438, I would have been doing probably flying commercially. If YouTube didn't come along and become a thing in my life, I would have continued down the path to try to go to flight school and finish all of it up. There was the departure of BMAX 72. We departed out of Austin Bergstrom International Airport, Austin, Texas. We're on our way to Phoenix. No, I will not go skydiving. I have no interest in jumping out of a plane. Would you go skydiving? That's pretty intense.
Maybe. I've thought about it. Dave really wants to do it.
Dave does? Yeah, I can see the ground down there.
I can see my house from here.
I was gonna say that one myself.
Sorry.
That's all right. Duchess, I have no idea what company. I'd be flying cargo, that's for sure. I had no interest in passenger and dealing with the airlines nonsense of the politics involved with airlines. Never interested me to get involved with that. I wanted to fly boxes. Gamer Guys 28, yes, we are using, we're flying in real time. Real time, real world weather. The time itself is not correct, but I'm gonna make sure we weren't flying in nighttime the entire time. Politics of airlines, yes, you have all the unions and all that stuff to deal with. And the decisions you make along the way to join this regional airline versus this one, and honestly, the pay isn't that great. But things are changing. Aviation's getting much better now. Way better than it ever was. When I was in flight school, we pretty much had one option after we were done, was to go into jet transition and try to get into GoJet. And GoJet wasn't the greatest thing on the planet, especially around that time. I don't know if they're still around, or what their stature is in the airline community, but that was pretty much our only option. We didn't have too many, and you're going to be a first officer making like 18 to 19,000 a year. Well, then you'd have like 40 something to $60,000 in loans to pay off. Toadstool, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that. The Scorpion, that's how I fell in love with aviation, 100%. Real aviation, because I worked at the airport for so long and always piqued my interest. Then I got into flight sims, and then I just took a Discovery flight one day and I fell in love with flying. Yep, we still have the Ram. The Dodge Ram. Yep. Anubis, I know. It's sad. Elio did not get paid enough for the job they do. It can be downright embarrassing how much some of the departments pay these guys.
Yeah.
And women, guys and gals. The turbulence here for sure. Hey, I can see some mountains over there. Oh, nice, TJK. I didn't know GoJet was still flying. Good to know. Their call sign's Lindbergh because they're based out of Bridgeton, Missouri. Right in St. Louis. I'm not biased when it comes to airliners. I like Airbuses and Boeings equally. I just like airplanes in general. Medic, we have the Ram 1500 Sport. It's all blacked out. But we want to get Rebel wheels on it and some beefier tires on it. Needs it pretty badly. Yeah, Jackson Bro 78. That's a lot of the reason why I don't do the long haul flights. Too much can go wrong simulating the world for that long. And then when you, if the sim crashes, you literally just lost your entire hours of flight. And that would be sad. Ooh, you can see the stars. Stars in the night. Cool view right there. Super Cargan, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us for a while. Appreciate it. Trover 20, that's not a stupid question. Yeah, certain airplanes, including this 748 right here, it can totally land on its own. It's called auto land. It could do a category 3 ILS landing, and it'll land itself. It even flares on its own. So if you had like basically no visibility at all, the airplane would land itself. Royal pilot, we are flying cargo. There are no food service on this airplane today. Sorry, Charlie. Yeah, Vegas Flyer. The only problem with Cat 3 is that you still can't taxi at the terminal. You can land, but you can't see anywhere you're going. I'll let you know, medic. Thank you. Almost El Paso. Yep. Gonna fly right over you. Shambliss. I haven't done an American Truck Simulator stream in a while. We need to do that again. Do a long haul. That'd be fun. Vegas Flyer, not that I know of. Just I know I'm doing the panel with Ty and those guys. That's all I know. I don't have any plans to do anything else officially. Some mountains out there below us. Yes, we are flying an XP11 right now. And I'll let you guys know now that the landing isn't going to be pretty. I saw the weather coming into Phoenix. It does not look good. And this airplane is not the easiest thing to land. So it's probably going to be pretty rough. Just a fair warning. We have a 100-knot headwind right now, so it's just slowing us down so much. We would have probably been closer to driver by now if that weren't the case. Deluxe Burger, yeah, you can talk to ATC. I can't, and the reason why I can't in my streams and stuff is because I have Pilot Edge installed. I'd have to like uninstall that stuff to get it to work. For some reason, you can't have any multiplayer stuff active on it with to use the default ATC system, but it has one like kind of like FSX does. It's not the best, not the greatest, but FSX isn't either. We need some panel lights on in here. What's going on here?
I like it in the dark.
In the dark? There we go. Much better. Let's look at our progress page.
Ooh, progress report. I wish you had a soundboard like those radio stations where you can play just random shit.
Yeah. Phoenix is 345 nautical miles out. So you see our rival right there starting to paint. But we are set at what are we at right now? We're at 320 mile range to the edge, so as you can see, that's quite a bit. Let's dial it back to 160. We'll get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna be over El Paso. I think that's El Paso Airport right there. Yep, that is. And that's the airport. Good old El Paso, Texas.
El Paso. We're going to drop off our cargo full of salsa.
Mm-hmm. So it's made in New York City.
Baked spaghetti sauce.
The SciTech yoke is not the easiest thing to do to fly airplanes in that flare, because especially it has that middle detent there. What I ended up doing on mine was you could look up like the rubber band mods and the different mods you can do to it, and it was 1,000 times better. That when you remove that spring that's in the center, it behaves more like a yoke. Do you ever try engine failure scenarios or anything? Nah, I don't enjoy that stuff. I'd rather fly the airplane and go from A to B. It's as fun as it gets for me. I get enjoyment from flying from A to B, not dealing with emergency procedures and all that. You can turn it on though if you want to, but Matt B, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, that's one of the first things I did, Kobe, was I did some of the mods to the SciTech to make it usable. Because when you're in that flare, it's like that clunk in the middle, and it's really hard to maintain a positive, like, smooth flare. It can be done, but also what I would do is I mess with the curves in XP11 and try to get the elevator curves to be a little bit better. Over El Paso VR right now, we are 1.7 nautical miles. Just went over it right there. Now we're going direct to driver. There's El Paso below us. We'll see a little police car on the road down there. Yep. And there's El Paso Airport right there. Toadstool, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, we've been live for an hour and 54 minutes. So, yeah, we've probably been flying about an hour and 30 minutes total. We had a pretty quick startup and departure out of there. We had a rejected takeoff earlier. That's about as emergency as it gets. But that was just because we didn't get positive airspeed on the takeoff roll. So we rejected it. There's something to do with the auto throttle system on the airplane. The Scorpion, my favorite airplane or airport to fly in and out of would have to be good old St. Louis. It's my hometown where I grew up and holds a special place in my heart. Kobe H09, thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Chris, that's awesome, man. Yeah, aviation's pretty fun. Gaming with Skittles, I appreciate it, man. Good to see you here. Oh yeah, I've flown into Vegas many times. Many times. El Paso down there. Can't hear you.
So I took off my headset because my ears are starting to hurt.
Oh.
But that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it looks real.
It really does. The night lighting in this is stupid good. Stars.
You can see how flat the earth is from here.
Yeah, look how flat it is. As far as you can see. Show me the curvature. Just memeing, guys. No, we are not flat earthers. Not flat earthers here. So flat.
We're cheese mooners. We
Yep,
believe
cheese
the moon
mooners.
is made out of cheese.
Yep. Deluxe Burger will be doing a ILS approach onto runway 26 coming into Phoenix. Shouldn't learn. Stop.
Cannot stay out of your lap.
Nope.
Cannot do it.
She has to be in everybody's lap all the time. Well, it's not a big deal because we're in cruise right now. But still. The Principality. Smokey. Going back to the outside view here. Shablam. Try to zoom away so it's not insanely loud. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. X-Plane has, Chambliss X-Plane has every single airport in the world modeled. You can go anywhere in the world in real time. Real weather. So if you want to sit on a plane, you want to go from LA to Australia and sit there for that many hours, you can. As long as your PC can handle it and doesn't crash. Hey, Delta 11716, how you doing tonight? Thank you, sir. if the plane doesn't land in 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to leave. God damn that meme. How much fuel do we have on board? Right now, we currently have 42,900 pounds. We got plenty. What's the top of the descent? We could probably start looking at our arrival stuff. Information here. Protref. ILS 26 is going to be a 111.75. So 111.75. Actually, I think you program it into here. It does it automatically? 260 on the course. Oh, you know what? I forgot. This is a 7478, so it's pretty much all automated. VREF will be 160 plus 5, so 165, flaps 30. So it'll be 30 and 165. Stupid thing. 30 slash 160. Almost put. That's why I didn't take it. I put 165. Or the fuck? You gotta click it. That's what you gotta do. Okay, good to know. That did it.
It's going down. We're all gonna die.
I guess the ILS is already pre-programmed in there, it looks like. So I don't have to worry about it. I hear you, the Scorpion. It's not cheap. Not cheap at all. Blue Lives Matter 5, we just, well, not just, but we departed out of Austin and we're going to Phoenix, where we just passed over El Paso. King Dead, that, in X-Plane they do have a flight school. It's pretty watered down, but it gets you the basics. It does. Toadstool, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate the bits. I know cockpits can seem very daunting, but they're all completely compartmentalized, so that they're in sections. So ELT is the emergency transmitter, and then these are your EECs, your electric engine controls. They all have to be in normal mode. This right here is your IRSs, so your inertial reference system that lets the airplane know where it is in coordinates to the Earth, pretty much. And then we have the standby power, which is just in case you have a problem. Utility buses, that's your APU, that's the auxiliary power unit that is in the tail of the airplane. It powers the airplane when it's on the ground or in the air. We could turn it on the air and we could run the electrical systems off the APU. These are your bus ties, your generators. Each engine has a generator. So right now we're on gen power. And that's the drives. And then down here it's your hydraulic pumps. All the hydraulic pumps are on, so all your surfaces, control surfaces work correctly. This is all your lighting on the bottom panel there. But on the top, you've got the audio systems, cockpit recorder, all that. Interphone, fuel transfer, switch, cargo, depress and discharge for a fire. If there was a fire, you'd hit that. Engine start valve, so you click those to start the engines. And then you have all your other stuff here. This is your fuel panel. So cross feeds. We have the center ones turned off right now because we have no fuel left in the center tanks, so we don't want to burn up those pumps. And then the air conditioning panel and stuff's over here. As you can see, you just learn section by section. Hey, look at that. We're 80 miles to driver. Getting close. Driver, I barely knew her.
Nerd.
What's up, STL? Peasy?
Peasy and the Heezy.
That's, I think that's Mike Peel. STL Peasy. Pretty sure that's Mike Peel.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. You can walk around the airplane if you wanted to.
Use the lav.
This one's a cargo, so it doesn't have anything in there. So no, nothing to see there. Just gotta hold it. Jump seat. That's awesome, Stealth Pilot. Panzer Streams, you just starting small airplanes and learn your way. Learn how to fly. That always comes first. Once you have the basics down, you're good. And you can move on to other airplanes. I usually learn how to fly other airplanes based on, like, there's YouTube videos out there of various people. I put some out there too. There's ways for you to do, you know, to familiarize yourself with how the airplanes are supposed to be flown, and then you can replicate that in your sim. Can you please upload more X-Plane on YouTube? I've been uploading a lot lately. I have. So if you haven't checked out the channel in a while, feel free to swing by. I've done a few just recently in the last week. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Very cool Panzer streams. $224 nautical miles out right now. Yes, I have a Yoko yoke in front of me. I got the rudder pedals, and then I'm using an X55 throttle quadrant on my sim rig right now. BMAX 72, that is negative. No, will not be doing that. Let's have a look at our arrival here. Brief ourselves a little bit. Driver banker hybrid ping is going to be 17,000 at or above. Birdie 13,000. 12 per fun app is 6,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,500. Looks like our guy there. So need to look at the ILS for 2.6. Grab that. So it's going to be prune at 3,000. This is our final approach fix. So it'll be 3,000 at prune. Good to know.
Sounds like Spanish.
Spanish? Spanish?
Spaghetti language.
Spaghetti. Spaghettios. Uh-oh, Spaghettios. Look at the weather in Phoenix. Weather in Phoenix is showing winds 240 at 8 knots. That's good. It's not gusting anymore. 10 statute miles of visibility, scattered 11,000. Looks like it's going to be 23 degrees. Nice and warm down there. We got a dew point 2. Looks like altimeter 2996. 2996. Yeah, 74 degrees. Winds out of the west. And dew points negative 1.7 Celsius. That's what it is at. 29 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll just remember 2996. Sun's going down.
See that.
Let's do a flyby view. Here we go.
So awesome.
Whoosh. We're starting our top of descent here soon enough. Put our range down a little bit, even more than that. We'll set at 80. We'll be at about 40 miles. ETA on arrival soon. Probably about a half hour or so out. Yeah. It's the whirring of the sound, remind you of being on a plane. Puts you to sleep.
Yeah, it does.
That A little bit of turbulence here. This flight is a 2 hour and 19 minute flight. We are 2 hours and 15 minutes now on our stream because it took us a good 15 minutes to get out of the airport, and we had to go around a rejected takeoff. So at about 25 minutes maybe on the ground. I'm gonna hit the bathroom one more time before we head down.
You are super fast in the bathroom.
Yep. Okay. We start to see top of descent starting to pop up at the very top of our display there. So we are 40 miles out from the top of descent. We're going to start down a little bit before then. So the plane has plenty of time to slow down, but we're going to have a huge headwind coming in, so it's going to be enough. Go Army, beat Navy 2016. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream family. It's our turnover driver right now, and we're headed over to our top of descent here next. We'll start down to 18,000 feet to start with here. I'll do it manually, of course. This thing likes to be stupid. You know, we know. Altitude alert. Don't worry about it, VNav. I've got you. You're not going to work anyway. Trust me.
Not with that attitude.
No, I just know it doesn't. VNav will kill you in this airplane. He'll try to. Until you disengage it. I see on the real airplane, this would be your autopilot disengage button right there, but they don't have it modeled. I know a lot of people always tell me, why don't you have that? Well, you have to do it the wrong way, which is disengage it with the big bar, but it's the only way I can get it to work. I wish they would disengage, or have a disengage button for that. That'd be nice. Weather is light winds out of the west, 74 degrees. Pretty clear skies. Won't be bad at all. Deluxe burger. Wordy McWordword, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream family. Very kind of you to support us. Fort McKinley, good to see you. Glad you're here hanging out with us. Yes, it's real time weather, so what you're seeing is exactly what's going to be there in the real world right now. There are bird strikes in the game if you haven't turned on. If you want to deal with it. Me personally, I don't.
And unlock the achievement, Captain Sully.
Yeah.
Is it captain? Is that what you call a pilot? A captain?
Yes, captain.
Like the same as a ship.
Yep. Well, we also measure airspeed in knots, and that's a naval.
Yeah, how strange.
Same thing with nautical miles. It's like they just took that and rolled into aviation because they didn't know anything better at the time.
Makes
Like,
sense.
well, we understand how this works, but you can't really throw knots in the water in the air. Not sure how they came up with that one. About 10 miles from the top of descent. Probably gonna start down here shortly. That's probably gonna be good right there. We'll go vertical speed mode and start our way down. Crack it open first. About 1,000 feet per minute, and then we'll increase it as we go. We'll go into speed mode. We'll slow down to 300 here for now. I'm gonna manage the airplane on the way in. Yeah, I tried the AI traffic in Wordy McWordword, and it still has the same issue. It still does these horrible stutters. I've got to look into it and fix it. I don't know what's causing it. Hey, Menlo 40, what's up? Welcome.
What is up?
What is up? There we go, looking good there. We'll continue our way down. So bunker at 280. Okay. There's our VNAV path right now to it. We're just a little high.
420.
Keep on going down. Yep.
Just a little high.
Go to 1,500 feet per minute. That should put that VNAV path back where it needs to be. Oh, we're a little. Oh, we're lower than it. That's what it is. Oops. We'll just shallow that out a little bit. There it goes right there. And there it goes down. So try to capture it here. 1,200 feet per minute's looking good. Right there. Probably 1,100, honestly. It seems to be happy with that. Lothar and Prime, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that. Jeff, what's your opinion about the CFM engines on the older 7.3s? They're fantastic engines. The whole issue that happened recently with Southwest, the tragic thing that happened, you know, it's how aviation, it's the course of aviation. It's like tragedies spawn new ways to make airplanes safer. And they learned, you know, about those microscopic cracks. Who knew? Wasn't part of their normal thing. I'm gonna get Toadstool, have a good night, man. Take care. Keep an eye on our BNAV path. We're looking okay here. Let's shallow it up a little bit. 1,000 feet per minute. Yep, Yankee, you nailed it. Adjusting our vertical speed here to match the VNAV profile there. Still doing pretty good. So they want Mach 0.838 they want there. We'll try to do that. Mach 838. Speed it up. Looking good on that. Royal Pilot 116 will OCRP have a towered airport for RP? Yes, eventually. Working on that stuff. Jared T01, we are flying to Phoenix from Austin. We are on our descent right now into Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. So our next one's gonna be 280 knots next. Let's go ahead and slow it down to 280. Staying ahead of the airplane today. Auto brake's gonna be 1. We'll do auto brake 1. Speed brake is already armed. Still a little early, but that's all right. 100%. There's nothing wrong with that. Hello, everybody from Ty's stream. Welcome to the stream. We are on our descent right now to land the 748F. It's probably gonna be a terrible landing because the airplane isn't easy to fly. But we'll see. We'll do the best we can. Very cool, Pikachu. There we go. Now we can start our descent. The 800 feet per minute is going to be good for that one. We're at 280 knots. More juice here. The 1100 feet per minute is going to be the magic word on that one. Sim Captain Mike, yes, I went to Son of Fun. Good time. Menlo Fort definitely takes a lot of things to learn to play this game. How long did it take you to learn the ropes? Pretty long time. It took as much practice as you can throw at it for the most part. Keep that in mind. Go to 1500 feet per minute here. So ping's gonna be 270 knots. So slow it down a little bit more. Hello everybody from Catch Trader. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Good evening. And 17,000. Keep on going down. Birdie's going to be at 13,000, so make sure that's at 13,000. VNAV profile's looking good though. I think we should just put the sun down out of its misery so we can actually just pay attention to the instruments without that big blue glare in our face. So 250 to birdie. Okay. After ping. Nope, not in space. Just flying at night. It looks like we're in space though, right? Yeah. Whee! 747 flying in space. You do me a favor and shut the light off. Appreciate it. So there's no glare. The joys of night flying. Ah, yes, much better. VNAV profile's looking good. Coming from ping, so we're gonna be slowing down again here towards birdie at 250 knots. Gregorian, don't worry about it, man. Thank you for the bits and the cheer. Appreciate it. So a birdie at or above 13,000 feet. We're looking good right now on this. We're going to slow the airplane down to 250 knots. VNAV still looks good, coming up on 18,000 feet. We're going to change over to 299.6 here shortly. There we are. It's at 2996. Set. 250 knots. It's slowing down. We'll be at 250 at birdie, 13,000, 12,000 at par. FNAP. We're going to be good down to 3,000 now for our final approach. And we'll turn terrain on because we have some terrain around here. Make sure we don't get ourselves killed. Keeping an eye on our VNAV. Looking good. 1,500 feet per minute seems to be pretty good right now. We're going to continue with that. Ready for the landing. So after birdie, we're going to be slowing to 230 knots. Prune's gonna be 3,000 feet. It looks like it actually has a pretty decent arrival. Not too bad. We'll pick up the ILS. Go 1,300 feet per minute here. Help it out. Over birdie now. Headed to par, so it's going to be, well, they're going to have us going too fast. It was 230 knots, I believe. Could do 220 though. Actually, 210 to Pukra, so I'm going to wait. You gotta remember what it was because it deletes it and it goes to like the Mach at the top every time. That's probably why the VNAV will screw you. That doesn't help things, that's for sure. It's coming a little hot, so we're gonna make it less of a approach. I got the runway in sight. Right, airport in sight. Looks like it's gonna be a late turn though, so we might want to do something a little bit different here. Get the localizer there. We're looking good on that guy. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a manual turn here to heading. Go heading 350. We'll do that. Heading 350. All the way down to 3,000 feet. Give ourselves plenty of time to capture the localizer. I don't think that's our airport over there, not this one. Either way, we're going to be careful here. Course of 164 is in there. No, 259. I don't know where you insert that information on this airplane. There's the airport out in the distance there. Yeah, the course is set to 164. How do you change the course in this airplane? It's not as easy as one would originally think. Go traffic, blah, 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 blah. And that's the one. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I really don't. Slow down 210 knots. So continuing down to 3,000 feet. It does auto tune. Okay, good to know. I had a feeling that might be the case because we have the localizer over here, but with as far as this guy goes, it was kind of scaring me. I was like, what are you doing this? Oh, yeah, left heading 2320. Lane lights can come on now. And wing light. No. There we go. Flying right over this airport. I don't know what airport that is. Phoenix is off to the left out there somewhere. It's not drawn in yet. Mesa Gateway. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, freak disagree, Ephus. Okay. Don't know what that means either. Literally, I've never seen that before. ILS, there we go. That's what we want right there. Okay, we can go flaps 1. We're doing flaps 30, 165. Slow down to 180 knots. Go ahead and arm the localizer here. And flaps 5. Let's go down to 4,000 here for now. Hold at 4,000. 180 knots. Let's turn left. A little bit better intercept angle here, heading 302. A little bit shallow, more shallow, so it's a little bit better. Clyde slope is starting to come down right now, and we are a little bit of movement on the needle, not much. Want to go for that guy. We're going to hang out at 4,000 feet here. There's the airport over there. Got it in sight. Should be grabbing this pretty soon. VRF's going to be 165. So 160 plus 5. Got movement on the localizer right now. Hasn't captured it yet. Localizer alive. Flaps 10. Turn off terrain, don't need it. Glide slope's coming down. And we'll arm the approach. Maintaining best speed to the airport right now. Until we grab the glide slope. Once we do that, we'll put the gear down and we'll go flaps 20. Should be grabbing the glide slope here shortly with that little diamond, the white diamond there. There we go, glide slope alive, gear down. Flaps 20. And VREF 165. Get that. These guys can come on. Radio altimeter is good. And we've got flaps 30. Speed brakes are armed. Auto brakes 1 is checked. Landing clearance is obtained. We're clear to land. We've been in the air for almost 3 hours, and we've been flying for about it's a 2 hour and 20-minute flight from Austin to Phoenix. Let the autopilot handle it to about 1,000 above, and we'll disengage and manually land it ourselves. Manually land it. Not too many cars on the road. Those are just lights. Yeah. Okay. So we have to do it the non-legit way, you know. Disengage auto throttles. Bring them back. And we'll disengage that guy like that. I have control of the airplane. $1,000 there. We're down. Woof. Bit of a oof landing there. Reversers are good. Knots. We'll clear the reversers at 60. 60 knots cleared. Auto brakes can come off. Roll it down here. We gotta go all the way to the other side of the airport for the cargo ramp. Go ahead and start the APU. Yep, Yoko Yoke is what yoke I'm using. Okay. End of route. That is true. All right, I'll turn around and we have to go all the way around the other way to get to the other side of the airport here. Turn our lane lights off. Turn the wing strobe light off. And wing lights can come off as well. There we go. That bad boy. Big airplane. Speed brakes can come forward. There we go. Bringing our flaps up. So we got to go to the whole other side of the airport. Over that way. So we have to go across the middle after that ramp there. That'll work. To get to the cargo ramps. This is the payware scenery for, I think it's Nimbus who made this one. The Phoenix Sky Harbor. That's a fun flight.
It's really pretty when you land at night.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to take these headphones off for a while.
Oh, it's fine. No problem at all.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
What are those like cross lights over there in the distance to the right?
These?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just ramp lights, but their effect of that star pattern is like the effect you would have if you were looking through a glass. Devious Mr. Matt, thank you very much for that. 3 months in a row. And XX Mooncraft, thank you for the subscription. And welcome to the stream family. Appreciate that, man. That was my better landings I've had in this plane. The nose wheel came down pretty quick, but you kind of have to plant it in this plane, otherwise it sits there and bounces. I don't know what that's all about, but it does do that. Strangely enough. Oh, X-Plane 11's night lighting's incredible. Pretty damn good. EFIS mode, yeah, we know. Here you go. Throttle disconnect, we know. Clear all this message. Boom, boom, boom. Not sure what that's about. Mooncraft, we are in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. So we should take the first one or the second one? We can take the first one. There's a vehicle there, though. That's okay, though. That bridge thing's kind of interesting. It's not supposed to be there. Let's go ahead and put the APU on, Jen. There it goes. And APU bleed is on. Yeah, that bridge thing should not be there. That's part of the default X-plane stuff. That is not there in the real world. But we'll just ignore that. That's the cargo ramp over there on the right. That's where we're headed, where the big airplanes are. Okay, I'll make a right turn here. We have to cross that runway. Actually, we can go down and do that. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Go down that way. Yeah, we'll probably do that. Cross the runways here. Yeah, cross that runway and then we'll go across that way. Should be able to zoom in and see the diagram of the airport, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do that. There it is right there. That helps. We're gonna cross runway 25 right. Yeah, we'll watch the replay here in a little bit. It's a nighttime landing, so it's not going to be the greatest looking thing, but that's okay. Air National Guard there. We're going to be going right back there on the right side of it. You see that big open ramp to the right of these these KC-135s? That's where we're going. All right, We know where we're going now, so that's good. West end of taxiway Echo. We crossing right up here. Yeah, we had plenty of fuel on board. We had a lot of cargo too. Had a pretty good sized amount. We'll be parking down here. Find ourselves a spot. Pull into the ramp first before we do that. All right, so we're gonna bring it in manually. Let's go ahead and turn off our taxi light like that. And we'll go to a ramp view here so we can marshal it in. We'll find a good spot. One of these spots here will be good. This one will work. Close enough. There we go. They just turned the lights on for us. How about that? Let's see if they had a better ramp, actually, one that doesn't have a killer right next to it. Oh, that one did. So they do have some that don't have killers next to them. Let's try doing that. Here we go. This one is where we want to be, right here. So at least is far enough away. It won't be ridiculous. Here we are. Okay, we are going to set the parking brake like that. And we can shut the engines down because we're on APU power. There we go. And we can turn off the beacon light. There we go. That's good. I can't turn the dome light on, can I? Where are you at? Dome. There it goes. Now we can see. Welcome to Phoenix, everybody. We made it in one piece. And we're going to start unloading the airplane. Let's go to open the side cargo door. There we go. Open that sucker up. Look how cool that plane looks under the lights. Not too shabby. All right. Well, actually, you know what? Let's close that cargo door and let's do the replay. Almost forgot. Close the side cargo door. Because I'm sure that'll take a while for that to close up while we're watching the landing. But it's a good plane. If you fly it without the VNAV, you have to do it yourself. The VNAV just doesn't work very well on this plane. And this livery has a very weird, that Cargolux thing like glows in the dark from a distance. It looks like it's reflective tape or something. All right, that looks like it's closed up, and it is right there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and watch that replay back of our landing. Always make sure that all this is taken care of before we watch it. That way we have the full shutdown and everything, and it's a lot better that way. Here we go. Let's watch it from the runway. Center line. Or not. Okay, where does it come in at? It's very strange. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna watch the landing from over here. Landed right over in here, so. All right, I'm gonna watch it from here. And the strobes don't work correctly in replay. They strobe, they don't do the slow strobing like the 748 actually has. Just a downside for something that happens during the replay only. Stromer, take care, man. Oh yeah, that wasn't bad. Well, nose wheel came down quick. Definitely came down quick there. Just back up a little bit more. Go to the other side. Yeah, the nose wheel came down real fast there. Still my best landing in that 747. That thing is not easy to fly. It's such a pig on landing. Pretty cool. Sweet. An Altar on that guy. Back to there. Now we can open that side cargo door. All right, we are going to send you guys over tonight to Sir Puffer. He is doing some LSPD over there in OCRP, so be sure to go over there and say hello to him. Let's raid this guy, say hello to him. And that's going to do it for us, guys. Enjoy your weekend. It was a pleasure having you on board the flights tonight. We'll do it again. Take care.